We expect high-end smartphones to look like sleek pieces of jewelry, but when a mid-range phone tries to deliver flagship performance, that fragile shell has to give way to something built entirely for utility. Take a look at this marketing copy for the new OnePlus Nord 6. OnePlus is aggressively positioning this device as the ultimate all-rounder. At a starting price of 35,999 rupees, delivering a perfectly balanced premium phone is incredibly difficult. This promotional collage shows exactly why. You are looking at a massive 9,000 mAh battery, a 165 Hz display tuned for high frame rate gaming, and heavy-duty industrial durability. Engineering those three extreme components into a sub-40,000 rupee device means the manufacturing budget runs dry quickly. The money to pay for that power has to come from somewhere else. Our goal isn't to figure out if this is a broadly good phone. We are going to identify exactly which features OnePlus stripped away to fund that spec sheet. Treat this as a highly specialized tool. We need to map its trade-offs to see if it actually fits your daily routine. Let's start with endurance. Specifically, what is taking up the majority of space inside this chassis? This X-ray schematic shows the new silicon-carbon battery. At 9,000 mAh, it is nearly double standard capacity. In practical terms, it delivers over 2.5 days of mixed use, or 26 hours of continuous video playback off a single charge. But housing a cell of that magnitude requires a physical toll. You are looking at a device that weighs a hefty 217 grams and is 8.5 millimeters thick. That extra bulk creates predictable friction. You will feel wrist fatigue during long one-handed scrolling sessions, and it pulls down heavily in your pocket. You effectively eliminate charger anxiety, but you pay for it by managing a noticeably heavier, thicker slab of tech every time you pick it up. Moving to performance, we need to evaluate how this phone's hardware handles sustained, incredibly heavy software loads over time. This graphic highlights the core processing engine, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 4. That silicon enables the segment's first sustained 165 frames per second experience in heavy mobile titles like Call of Duty and BGMI. To maintain those frame rates without aggressive throttling, the system prioritizes sustained output over cool temperatures. The phone will run noticeably warm in your hands during peak loads. There is also a hard ceiling for gamers here. OnePlus capped the storage at 256 gigabytes with no 512 gigabyte option, meaning you will run out of space quickly if you keep multiple massive game libraries installed. That brings us to how OnePlus actually managed to offer this level of processing hardware for under 36,000 rupees. They subsidize the hardware cost by pre-installing over 50 third-party bloatware apps right out of the box. To get the brand's famous clean interface, you must spend a solid chunk of your afternoon manually digging through settings to uninstall those unwanted apps. You are getting flagship-tier gaming power on a budget, but the invoice comes due in limited storage capacity and tedious software cleanup. Certification. This phone is engineered to survive high-pressure water jets and harsh drops. For many users, this ruggedness completely eliminates the need to buy a protective case. The aesthetic cost of that durability is the material itself, a polycarbonate plastic shell. You won't find the premium, cold-to-the-touch glass and aluminum here, which are standard on almost every other competing phone in this price bracket. That utilitarian approach extends to this camera module. The budget was almost entirely absorbed by the primary 50-megapixel Sony sensor. Because of that, there is no dedicated telephoto lens, heavily restricting your options if you prioritize portraits or optical zoom photography. The Nord 6 functions like an indestructible tool for the field, purposefully sacrificing the aesthetic elegance and photographic range of a lifestyle phone. The OnePlus Nord 6 is a specialized powerhouse, strictly prioritizing endurance and performance over a balanced premium aesthetic. Let's use a simple decision tree to see where you land. Ask yourself, do you play heavy mobile games daily, or do you work outdoors? If the answer is yes, you fit the power user profile. You are likely a gamer, a tradesperson, or someone who travels constantly. If your primary frustrations are dead batteries at 4 p.m. and frame drops during matches, the Nord 6 solves your problems. Buy it. If the answer is no, your priorities likely lean toward pocket comfort, clean aesthetics, and versatile photography. For you, the heavy plastic chassis, lack of a zoom lens, and missing storage options will just be frustrating. You should avoid this device and look at standard mid-range alternatives. A massive spec sheet always comes with a hidden bill. Pushing one metric to the extreme forces a compromise somewhere else. The smartest tech purchase solves your specific daily friction instead of just winning on a spec sheet.